What's up, guys? It's Deej again for Deej Plays Stuff against one of the last regular monsters in the game as Stygian Zinogre, one of the final subspecies in the... I'm just gonna keep saying in the game, you know? In the game? The stuff that's in the game. You know what I mean. Anyway, there he is. He's gonna go brar. Kayamba's gonna blow up on me. Through the magic of me keeping my mouth shut, you're gonna think I farmed for Ivory G rank armor when in fact I just so happen to have it because I don't have the time to actually farm for full armor sets. Much like regular Zinogre, Stygian Zinogre shares the same charging up gimmick that its regular counterpart does. Unlike its regular counterpart, it only needs to one full charge animation is enough to make it fully charged, and after your second flash bomb, you just don't bother, because like within a few seconds it starts the uninterruptible start. Stygian Zinogre's main element, if you haven't guessed from looking at it, is dragon. I hate these bugs. Unlike the regular bugs that Zinogre throws out, Stygian Zinogre's bug hang in the air for a little bit before zooming in on you. The best way I find to avoid them is to hide behind Stygian Zinogre and let them hit him. Also, I think all of Stygian Zinogre's attack cause Dragon Blight, which can be removed with a null berry if you have it. Uh-oh. That wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Still not happy I had to use 2 Mega Potions. I see you running. Stygian Zinogre's weakest element is to lightning. Oddly enough, so it's actually weak to regular Zinogre weapons. Failing lightning weapons, water also works pretty well. Fire and ice are and it's immune to dragon. It is weakest in its head and its back. Everything else is hitbox less than 30. Also, because it's technically not lightning, Stygian Zinogre is susceptible to shock traps while it's fully charged. Using a shock trap while it's not fully charged doesn't add to its charge like regular Zinogre. Also, Stygian Zinogre has more than one way of charging. I will point that out when it actually happens. Oh, come on, that was dead on. Similar to regular Zinogre, Stygian Zinogre's hitboxes change a little when it's fully charged. Wait. It's actually, wow. It actually takes less damage on its head when it's fully charged, but it takes more elemental damage. Also, Stygian Zinogre is one of only 3 subspecies to have its own unique rare item, as opposed to its regular counterpart. It still does the wake-up tail spin that regular Zinogre does like that. However, it no longer does the sliding tail spin, which I always found really annoying. The one where it sort of dashes at you a little bit and then does swipe. Crap, I chose the wrong time to do this. Also use the bug net on its back, but this is time spent not hitting it in a weak point, so I really don't suggest doing it. Wow, I'm already getting my ass beat pretty hard. Thankfully, I have blight-proof from the armor. Otherwise, I'd have just spent almost this entire fight just downing nullberries. also has a very annoying habit of, this is the other way it can pull in a charge from just its walking animation, which, well, it's not, when it's not fully charged and it does that, it does count as charging. Do you hear that? That was just what I like to call redundancy when I talk. I don't like fighting Stygian Zinogre. He's pretty tough. No! Not today. Even though you already did it twice. No, I say. No. And then I just failed miserably 50 times trying to hit it. Good job, me. Then it did it anyway. Whoops. That wasn't enough whetstone. Come on, aggro on some shots. I gotta eat food. Don't know who those are pointed at. Me, maybe? Yeah, me. Oh, one was that Kayamba? Like I said, previous Zinogre fight, although I don't know if it actually showed up on film, but it did there. You can't... Zinogre and Stygian Zinogre are the only monsters you can actually hit out of their rage mode. What was that other thing? That third one, I wasn't paying attention. Also, I discovered, well, farming for this weapon, despite breaking its back, Zinogre has no break rewards for breaking its back, meaning, and I'm assuming this carries over to Stygian Zinogre as well. Meaning breaking its back is probably just like a cosmetic thing. Get me out of here, I'm stuck, I'm stuck! It really should have hit me, and I don't know why I didn't. And I think that, yeah, that's full breaks that matter. That's been a lot of this gameplay since Mark the Hero, hasn't it? That should have hit me, but didn't. Come on, don't Kayamba! Way to rub it in. If you're using a weapon without good vertical reach to get its head, I suggest going for its back legs, as these can cause trips. Like on a one-to-one basis for like every stagger on a back leg, I think that was a tail. Every stagger on the back leg is a trip. Get out here. Get away from the door. Close enough. By the way, expect the next video to, again, be hit it in the foot until it falls over. Because believe it or not, that's a lot of endgame play. Because you need those extra little disables. I think this is a double? Just a single. I hate these stall-tastic bugs. Also, if you're wondering, I think Stygian Zinogre only appears as a... I've forgotten the word. As an intruding monster in Tundra and Volcano, and only for a few quests. But if you're in a room that's hunting Stygian Zinogre, chances are it'll be the Tundra, so make sure you bring your hot drinks. Teach you to taunt like that. No starting allowed, unless it's me. No, I won't allow it. Gosh darn it, Cha-Cha. know what he did just there, but it sure wasn't attack the right direction. God damn it, Kayamba. He's right there. He's helpless and he screwed it up. Please just start limping so I could, I don't know, hit you until you die from it. You don't really need to paintball Stygian Zinogre as it's not that hard to track. It only uses the standard exits. Stop the back, I'm just hitting him. Whoops. Whoops. Away. I don't need you right now. Are you gonna limp away? Awesome. Wicked. You're like consistently being 20-25 minutes long. Except for Restaurambros, who was like almost 40, but that's just because Restaurambros has 50 million health. Also, I should point out probably a big reason of why I'm not getting hit is evasion +2. If you can get it, use it. Especially on any boss that's remotely fast. And I don't think Stygian Zinogre takes damage from its own bugs. Anyway, thank you for watching another episode of Deej Plays Stuff. So, with the last month's, well, blah. There is Savage Devil Joe left, but that's gonna be a video after the next one, which is Dire Morales. Oh yeah, Deep Six's Devil Joe, the Fisherman's Fiends, a Sea of Wyverns, Infernal Overlord, Volcanic Activity, Denizen of the Molten Deep. There. Now you have access to your final urgent quest, Dire Morales, the Dark Flames of Calamity. I have been your host, Deej. Info on Stygian Zinogre's hitboxes is linked in the description from Ping's database. Catch you all next time.